I'm having trouble finding a new church. Okay, so here's what's going on. After 11 years at a church that my wife and I absolutely loved, we moved away, like far away. So now we're in this period where we're trying to find our new church home. It's been about 3 months or so, and we're really struggling. I wanted to talk a little bit about this because I'm sure other people are experiencing this. And I also want to hear from you. I want to see the struggles that you've had doing this, how you were able to get over them, and what are some of the things that are really important to you in a church. So I've spent hours, probably even tens of hours, researching local churches. And I've combed through sermons on YouTube. I've written all the statements of faith. And I'm still struggling because it's not just theological, but you have to fit in the culture and feel like it's home. And on top of that, you add the music, which I like modern music as opposed to hymns, although I'm not opposed to a hymn every once in a while. It's tough. I need a church that's Bible-based and Jesus-focused. I'm more in the non-denominational evangelical realm. So for me, that excludes Orthodox and Catholic and even Pentecostal or charismatic-leaning churches. And so I've been focusing on those churches. And then when you look at that, I've noticed a trend up here, at least. It's a rotating list of pastors. So sometimes your main pastor, although you may like him, only speaks half the time. And that's a challenge for me because I like to get to know one person doing the sermon, get to know his style, really grow to like him. And when it's constantly rotating, that just doesn't really work for me. Plus, I found that a lot of times, not everybody has the spiritual gift of giving sermons. So it's challenging. They may be trying to grow somebody in the church, but I don't feel it's super beneficial for the congregation. And so that's been a major challenge. I also believe there are churches, while they might say or call themselves evangelical, they can be very old covenant based and become legalistic and rule followers and miss the point of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. And so that's a challenge on the other side of things. So it's been tough. One of the things I'm also struggling with here too is finding a church that has a male senior pastor and doesn't have a female in a teaching role over the congregation or part of the elder group. I believe that Paul, when he talks about it in 1 Corinthians 14 and 1 Timothy 2, that he is prohibiting something there, just in the way that there is a order to a family with the male lead. I believe that within church, not within society, but I believe God has also made that sort of structure to mirror that as well, with everything obviously being under Jesus Christ himself. So it's been tough. It's been 3 months now, no church home. This is very unusual for us, somebody who has church and fellowship at the center of their lives, to be now in a situation where you don't feel like you belong anywhere and you can find, church sermons online, but I don't believe that is a replacement for in-person corporate worship where you can make friends, you can pray for each other, you can give each other hugs, you can join small groups and just live life together. That's very important in the Christian life. We see it mirrored in the New Testament a lot. So let me know in the comments if you've struggled with this kind of thing, what you did to get over it, what God did in your life when he was showing you through this journey of having struggles of finding the right church, and any suggestions on how to find the right Bible-based, Jesus-focused church. Thanks for listening, everybody. God bless.